Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us. I'm Margaret Robinson, the Associate Director for the Office of Interdisciplinary Programs in the Office of the Vice Provost for Academic Affairs and Faculty Development. It is my honor to welcome you to our first inaugural award ceremony of the Interprofessional Educators and Practitioners Association. Although we don't have the pomp and circumstance of a traditional gathering, we hope today will allow us to share information and showcase the amazing work of our interprofessional champions here at the University of Oklahoma. I'll briefly share a short background on these awards. In 2016, the work of our volunteer interprofessional faculty was brought under the Vice Provost's office to assist with expanding programming and including the entire campus. In 2017, under the guidance of the core faculty, we organized the Interprofessional Educators and Practitioners Association, or as we refer to it, the IEPA. We love our acronyms. The IEPA took on the task through the Faculty Development Committee to determine how best to promote and recognize interprofessional activities among our campus leaders. This included opportunities to get involved through committee work in the IEPA, training and education opportunities such as the mindfulness course that we've been putting on this year, and research support through the Wisdom Family Foundation seed grants. With regard to recognition, we knew we wanted an opportunity to recognize those exceptional leaders and outstanding teams that were promoting the expansion of interdisciplinary programming. To this end, and through the generous support of the Wisdom Family Foundation, we were able to initiate an annual award for an IEPA Leader of the Year and the IEPA Team of the Year. Due to COVID, we were not able to recognize last year's recipients. And to reduce any further delay, we will spend the rest of today's presentation recognizing both last year's nominees and announcing winners for last year and this year. It is now my privilege to introduce you to Dr. Christy Barbie, the current chair of the Interprofessional Educators and Practitioners Association and co-chair of the IEPA Faculty Development Committee. Dr. Barbie has been an exceptional leader in the development of our campus-wide interprofessional program and a tireless champion of ensuring our programming is both accessible and inclusive. As she transitions to the role of past chair this summer, I hope her impact will only grow in mentoring upcoming campus leaders to ensure our work remains meaningful and sustainable. Christy, I thank you for your hard work in service to the campus community. We appreciate you and acknowledge that we would not be here at our very first award ceremony without you. Thank you. Well, let's get the festivities started. I now introduce you to Dr. Christy Barbie.
Good afternoon. Thank you for that introduction, Margaret. It's my privilege to be sharing the accomplishments of our outstanding award recipients with you today. We're going to start our program by recognizing the 2020 award recipients, and then we'll acknowledge our 2021 significant contributors and conclude by recognizing the 2021 awardees. We'll begin with the 2020 Outstanding Interprofessional Team of the Year Award. This award goes to the Interprofessional Trauma Simulation Team. The team members are Bruna Verrilli Claypool, Margaret Robinson, Scott Tatum, Frederick Chris Miller, Mary Moon, Alex Darden, Carrie McLean, Alyssa Cross, Denise Bender, Mary Hudson, Robin White, Marcia Beatty, Lynn Goldston, Daniel Polin, Randy Claypool, Samuel Elder, and Chad Tiaden. For their work, the trauma simulation team piloted an adapted trauma simulation used in the PA Physician's Associate program to create an interprofessional simulation experience. The goals identified in the pilot were to modify a PA simulation that expands IPE experiential opportunities, to incorporate the IPEC core competencies, to foster teamwork between interprofessional learners, and develop collaborative relationships between faculty. Additionally, the initial work group created a fifth goal during the pilot by incorporating the Office of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion's Aspiring Health Professions Summer Academy. This allowed the high school students taking part in the academy to observe in real time the simulation. The trauma simulation achieved a triple threat by including in one simulation current OUHSC students, practitioners, IEPA faculty for a faculty development activity, and summer academy students. Please join me in congratulating our 2020 Team of the Year on their accomplishments. We'd now like to invite Bruna and her team to share a few words about their project.
Thank you, Dr. Barbie. First of all, I'd like to thank the Academy, right, for this beautiful honor. I do want to thank everyone involved. As you mentioned, everyone, you have already mentioned their names. Really, really honored to be receiving this as part of this team. We have been able to continue this project forward in various different venues, different avenues for the last year with some virtual presentation as well as virtual presentation coming up again in this year. So again, thank you so much to the IEPA for awarding our team this 2020 Team of the Year award.
Thank you. We're going to move now to our 2020 Outstanding Interprofessional Leader of the Year awardee, Dr. Katie Eliot. Dr. Eliot is a tireless champion for interprofessional education and collaborative practice at the local and national level. Clearly driven by the desire to improve collaboration in healthcare, Dr. Eliot serves in leadership roles in a myriad of national interprofessional work groups, including the Interprofessional Education Collaborative, the National Academy of Medicine Global Forum on Innovation in Health Professional Education, the Association of the Schools of Allied Health Interprofessional Education Subcommittee, and as chair of the Nutrition and Dietetics Educators and Preceptors Interprofessional Education Committee. At the OUHSC, she is a co-PI on the OU Mothers Initiative, an interprofessional research project, and Prior Wisdom Family Foundation Seed Grant recipient. That team students from nursing, dental hygiene, and nutritional sciences to deliver education to pregnant and nursing women. As a PI, she is currently investigating the role of interprofessional competencies for obesity treatment and prevention in a qualitative study with interprofessional colleagues from Eastern Carolina University. In the fall of 2019, Dr. Eliot received the James H. Korn Scholarship of Teaching and Learning Award, given for her contributions to a national multi-institutional evaluation of pedagogy for early learners in IPE. Please join me in congratulating our 2020 Leader of the Year on her many accomplishments. We'd now like to invite Dr. Eliot to share a few words about her work.
Thank you so much, Dr. Barbie. I cannot stop smiling because it is such a joy to be recognized for just doing what I love. And it almost just seems unfair for me to accept this award because this is what we do. And I can't say thank you enough to the Office of Interdisciplinary Programs. I still remember when I met Margaret the first time, and every time I've come and asked, can we do this or can we do that? The answer is always yes. And even in just the short time that I've been here, it is just an outstanding place to work. And I'm so grateful for an institution that truly believes in interprofessional education and keeps the students at the center. So with all of that, I just want to say thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Eliot. So next up are the 2021 awards. We're going to begin by recognizing the nominees for their significant achievements in interprofessional education and practice over the past year. The first recognition goes to the Triple Dip +1 Collaborative Trauma Simulation Team. Through the collaborative efforts of Bruna Verrilli Claypool, Kylie Patoud, Katrina Myers, Margaret Robinson, Samuel Elder, Scott Tatum, and Danielle Pullen, they were able to successfully reconfigure and deliver the previously mentioned trauma simulation virtually for interprofessional learners by a team of interprofessional educators from the Office of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, the Office of Interdisciplinary Programs, the PA Program, and the School of Social Work. The second recognition goes to the Unity Clinic leadership team, Daniel Gabrelli, Tram Lee, William Tate Atkinson, Addison Davis, Saylor Sanders, Anna Sahistrom, Ciara Stapleton, Ella Miller, and Emma Brito took the EPIC clinic model and invested time to review the literature, collaborate with faculty and clinicians, implement a pragmatic program design approach, utilize various communication methods, and develop a new student-led interprofessional clinic model. This team then quickly pivoted to revise their structure and delivery methods in response to pandemic restrictions. This included incorporating a telehealth approach, navigating constantly changing restrictions, and onboarding new team members on a nightly basis. They've expanded this model to include an additional community partner outreach site within their first year and are currently working on development of a mobile outreach vehicle as part of a HRSA grant with the College of Medicine to underserved Oklahomans. Our final recognition goes to Margaret Robinson, Associate Director for the Office of Interdisciplinary Programs. When the pandemic began, Margaret hit the ground running, creating the COVID-19 Student D2L training through collaboration with Drs. Bratzler and Wendelboe. Over 600 OUHSC students completed the course. Many of them have stepped up and contributed as call center volunteers or contact tracers, and today are in the front lines helping our state in the administration of COVID-19 vaccines under her leadership. At the same time, she collaborated with the College of Medicine to operate OU's first mobile outreach vehicle that will take our students throughout Oklahoma. The MOV will promote clinical interprofessional collaboration between current and future healthcare providers while delivering patient-centered, high-quality care to underserved populations of Oklahoma. Holistically, the results of Margaret's leadership are found within the numerous IPE programs and activities we currently offer. She has multiplied our outreach, grown our university-wide IPE curriculum, and increased IPE practice opportunities and scholarship. Thank you to all of you for your contributions to interprofessional education at OUHSC. Now we'll introduce our 2021 awardees. The 2021 Outstanding Interprofessional Team of the Year Award goes to the Sharing Difficult News Simulation Team. The team members and contributors are Catherine Heath, Teresa Fritz, Cheryl Buckner, Timothy Braun, Zach Dunnels, Madison Meter, Carrie Epperson, Gabriella Perkaren, Peggy Wisdom, Donna Fessler, Mark Fisher, Melody Gallimore, Meadow Hazelhoff, Elizabeth Koldoff, Teresa Murphy, Linda Perrin, Jay Robertson, Wanda Robinson, and Chloe Sanders. Together, they are a team of physicians, social workers, nurses, and physicians' associates that have been working together to provide students and practitioners the opportunity to learn to communicate with patients and families about difficult news. particularly during end-of-life communications through interprofessional simulation. Since beginning their work together, they have achieved a successful institutional review board application and received grants from the Hospice Foundation of Oklahoma, the Academy of Teaching Scholars, and the IEPA. The team piloted simulations in fall 2020 with about 30 students from nursing and social work. Faculty from social work and nursing and physicians in social work from OU Medical Center worked together to facilitate the simulations. They continue to work together, offering large-scale interprofessional simulations for students and practicing clinicians. Their goal is for the simulation to be used as a permanent interprofessional offering at OUHSC. Please join me in congratulating our 2021 Team of the Year on their accomplishments. We'd now like to invite the team to share a few words about their project.
Hi there, my name is Kasha Heath. I'm one of the physicians on our amazing team of professionals, and I'm actually fairly new at OU, only been here going on 2 years in July. And I just wanted to first and foremost say thank you and also congratulate the other teams for absolutely incredible projects that I'm not sure how we beat out. And I think that actually what it sounds like is all of these teams deserve really significant recognition for the amazing interprofessional work that is happening at this institution that has just sort of blown me away. And I wanted to particularly say thank you to Zach Dunnels, who's actually a graduate student in the School of Social Work who has kept this project together, Terry Fritz and Cheryl Buckner and Tim Braun, and also really put focus on the amazing team at the Simulation Center. Katrina Myers is simply an absolute incredible human and incredibly talented at what she does. And without her, especially in the setting of COVID, this project would not have been possible and actually probably turned out better than it would have been live, simply because Katrina is just so good at what she does. So thank you very much to our whole team and to this organization on campus who has supported our mission and obviously does really great work in moving interprofessionalism forward. I think that OU is going to be a beacon for interprofessional work, and I'm just really proud to be a part of it.
Thank you. We're going to move on to our final award. The 2021 Outstanding Interprofessional Leader of the Year goes to Dr. Denise Gaffigan-Bender. Dr. Bender has served as chair of the curriculum committee of the IEPA since its inception. Through her leadership, an innovative tiered curriculum has been developed and delivered to all students on the Health Sciences Center campus, as well as students from the Norman and Tulsa campuses. Dr. Bender has designed a menu of options for students, beginning with All Professions Day and Introduction to Interprofessional Competencies, through options for active learning in patient care settings. Dr. Bender's leadership has enabled and eased the transition of including interprofessional education and interprofessional clinical experiences to meet new accreditation standards across 6 colleges. Nationally, Dr. Bender has been elected as director of the ACA-PT National Interprofessional Education Consortium. Internationally, Dr. Bender has served as an abstract reviewer for collaborations across borders. Dr. Bender has presented at the local, state, national, and international levels on interprofessional education. Please join me in congratulating our 2021 Leader of the Year on her many accomplishments. We'd now like to invite Dr. Bender to share a few words about her work.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate this honor, although I feel as if I'm holding it for a great many people. This started way back 2012, and there have been so many people along the way, students, other faculty members who are with us still or who have retired. This is truly a labor of love, because when we started, it was before we were adopted by the campus office and under Dr. Valerie Williams, who have given us so much support and so much ability to grow. It was said earlier that when you ask Margaret for something, she says, sure, we can probably do that. And then we figure out how to happen. I view my role as being, in a smaller way, able to say, sure, we can make that happen. And then I'm the person who follows behind very talented people just to keep them in the lane, just to make sure they remember there is a deadline at the end of all of this. But the true magic, the true creativity, the sheer number of things we've offered on campus comes from all of the people who are on this call today and many, many people who could not be on the call. So I'll hold the leadership award for all of you. I'll be happy to attach a sticky to the back of it with all of your names on it because you deserve to be there just as well. This is not just an honor, but this is a passion of mine. And it's always good to have passions recognized as being equally important to other people. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Denise. Dr. Bender. With that, we're going to conclude our award ceremony. I want to thank you all again, to all of our exceptional awardees for all of their contributions to our campus. Our organization would not be where it is without all of you and your hard work. We are glad you were able to join us today, and we hope to see you tomorrow at the first annual Interdisciplinary Collaboration Symposium, where you'll see some of the research being presented that we've talked about today. Congratulations.